Welcome to our weekly energy forecast and meditation. I'm Sabine.
I'm Juna.
We're from Synergy in Motion, where it's all about empowering you to live true to you. Every week we bring you this piece of wisdom, morsel of life to invite you to contemplate around the energy that is present in this moment in the next week. And this week we have...
This week is based in Hexagram 17 of the I Ching, and we're inspired by human design and gene keys as well. And it's an interesting one. It has to do with the mind, which I've been stumbling over for the last few days, like how to express this in a way that can convey it to you with its integrity. So in a nutshell, this 17 is about opinions. It's about the strength and the energy that comes from the mind when we have all these thoughts and we distill them into something distinct like an opinion. And the thing to recognize about opinions is that they're not based in fact. Opinions always have to be tested. Do they stand the test of time? Can they hold up to logic? All of those things. And what happens is with opinions, we tend to form opinions on all kinds of things. Number one, we can borrow them from the past, from our teachers, our parents, not even knowing that we have them, or we can create them out of a life experience. And with that comes often it's a judgment like, oh, they make the best ice cream, you should go. That's the best ice cream store to be. And then while that is great and that's an aha based in the moment and it's a beautiful thing, if you lock into that opinion as being the truth, the right way, the right ice cream to eat, and everybody should eat that ice cream, then we get into a dicey situation. So, and it also kind of points to what the mind is really good at is kind of coming to conclusions and finding the right formula. But in order to live our lives, if we just lived our lives from our mind and our opinions, we would be short. We would be short the rest of us, our heart, our bodies, our wisdom, our knowing that comes from all these other places. And human design talks a lot about your personal authority, and it's not really great if it comes from your mind, because there's another source, in your body. You have a personal authority that you can make decisions from. And the mind is limited in scope by its very definition. So, this week is about opinions. And we wanted to open it up to you to just kind of notice your opinions and bring some wiggle room into there and to look at the opinions that you've been holding. And what if you held the opposite opinion for even 5 minutes? And, just notice what it does in your body when you hold an opinion as something fixed and true. And would you be willing to break the taboo of always having to be right? Right? That's the opinion, and the mind always wants to be right and never be wrong. And would you be willing to make a mistake? Would you be willing to fall? Would you be willing to fail? Would you be willing to experiment? And this just creates less separation between us and them, you and the other. And we can embrace more of who we are. Mm-hmm. So I hope that kind of sums it up in a nutshell and gives you something to open up to for this week's contemplation.
Mm-hmm. And I think one of the taboos that we hold dear in our society is that not questioning or the taboo of questioning and the taboo of willingly making a mistake or being open to making mistakes. It's almost ingrained in our DNA to avoid making mistakes because that might make you look stupid. But when you look at life happens in the mistakes, in the changes, in those questionings of the status quo. And there are lots and lots of taboos around that. In A, making a mistake, B, questioning something that is an authority, and see each individual opinion that you have. Questioning that yourself is almost breaking a taboo with yourself. You don't do that. You come to the right opinion and hold on to that.
Yeah, just be willing to question your own opinions, your own conclusions, the judgments that you have, and open up, and especially in relationship too, like when someone else has a differing point of view, and just go, interesting, and just like opening up the dialogue and finding out more rather than being closed. I don't want to talk to this person because they're so different. So just opening up the possibilities that there is more out there than just your opinion. It needs to be tested. It needs to be validated.
And it gives birth to then yet a lived awareness.
Yes, true.
Right? So you have an awareness, your mind goes, organizes it, patterns it, and then it goes back into life, testing it out, making a mistake with it, seeing if it actually works, and that gives birth to a lived wisdom awareness. It's actually a very beautiful process if you surrender to it. But if you stop at the mind, then life gets rather boring and predictable.
Yes.
So let's dive into the adventures of breaking our own taboos, opinions, going beyond them. So take a deep breath and give your body that wriggle to get comfortable where you're at right now. Close your eyes. And take another deep, deep breath. Receiving this present moment. Coming home to yourself. That space where you don't have to prove anything, where you don't have to be right. You don't have to do anything, be anywhere else but here. But you can just be you, your sacred space. And allow your body to relax and be held by the earth. And from that space, connect with your opinions, that which you have decided is right or wrong. What is it for you? What have you decided is right? What is it that you would never do? What that you always have to do? Who will you always be or never be? And really perceive that energy of of opinion. An opinion that you hold on to that is fixed, that just is so. And it can be about your body. It can be about how you feel or what you think. Or what is just right from a spiritual perspective. Just open your awareness and let your opinions come present and become aware of them. And while you're aware of your opinions, the energy of this is so and will never change, open your heart. Tap into the wisdom of your knowing. And allow this energy of loving and caring to soften the boundaries of your opinions, your fixed points of views. Take one of your opinions about yourself, whether that is you're too much of or not enough of. And just add this caring energy, the love, to it, and see how you can dance with it. What if you turned it 180 degrees and looked at it from the other side? What if the opposite was true? What if it was irrelevant? Just give yourself that space, that wriggle room of expanding. Expanding your opinions, bringing flexibility and caring into them. Allowing them to be alive. Giving yourself permission to change your mind, to change your opinion, according to what you're aware of, instead of what you've decided is true. And really become aware what it does to your body, to your being, to give yourself that wriggle room, that freedom of change, of transformation. What if you didn't have to conform yourself or your life according to that which you have decided is true? What if you would allow yourself to be aware and present with what is? Allowing your mind to recognize the patterns or logic, but not having to hold on to it. And let's take this further. Become aware of all the things you feel responsible for, the things that weigh on you, the areas where you feel drained. Give yourself permission to change, to explore. To try something different. What if you didn't have to hold the whole weight? What if it wasn't just up to you? What if you honored yourself in those situations? And with that, allow a new space to unfold for you to be you. And together, let's become aware of this present time on this planet, these changing times where so many strong and fixed opinions, opposing opinions are present. And let's bring this caring wriggle room to change, for caring for each other, not having to hold on to the rights and the wrongs, but actually being present with what works and what doesn't. And let's together soften the boundaries of right and wrong on this planet by caring, by loving, by being present, not having to fix anything, just being present. And then come with your awareness back to your sacred space. And I invite you in your next week to find your is this so, these fixed points of views. Where you're holding on to a truth forever. And play with them, have fun with them, turn them around. Moving from this is so to possible. Could be. And playing with that wriggle room, softening the boundaries of your opinions. Having fun with change, with tumbling into the new, with allowing the light to shine through the cracks, the openings of mistakes, of oopsies. And being more and more true to you in all of it. Trusting your awareness, trusting you. And you, being you, is a huge gift to this world. And you daring to be you is something that we are very, very grateful for, because that creates this planet as a way more beautiful and funner place to be in. So thank you for doing that and being you. Very, very grateful for that. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Thank you for showing up. Yes, we show up every week, and we are grateful for you showing up as well. And feel free to comment below and like and subscribe to our channel. So, lots to contemplate for this coming week, and we will see you next week for more.
Bye.
Bye.